is sure to be droppings and honkings all over the field. We're here in Champaign, Illinois, Geese Memorial Stadium. EA Sports college football coverage continues with this Week 10 clash. It's the USC Trojans and the Illinois Fighting Illini. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. We are keeping an eye on the weather in this one. Holly Rowe has the latest.
This is a bright and beautiful day, but I can tell you the temperature is chilly. Not always used to these kind of temperatures here. They are ready to have some heaters on the sidelines. I see players trying to warm their hands. Particularly important for the wide receivers. They do have gloves on, and the quarterbacks trying to keep their hands warm to see how it impacts the passing game here today. Guys?
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Trojans offense will have the ball first. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend. But the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother. There he goes. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. For all of the star quality that USC has been built on, good offensive line, strong running game has always been a hallmark.
No doubt about it. I think they're built on, the passing game and explosive playmakers out wide, but they've always had that balance at USC. You got to have a little bit of the boring to go with the glitz and the glamour.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field, see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. Looked as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. The Fighting Illini take possession, and their offense will go to work for the first time. And here comes Caden Hauser. What a rough game he had. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jordan. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
He wants to change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And he's wrapped up after a solid...
Look.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. The run inside. It's Jordan. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Got his man on the right. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So first down here as they go back to work. This time he wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Really nice pass there. You know the expectations at USC every year are sky high. Not just to win the conference, but to be in the national championship discussion. But to do that, they need this guy right here to play at a high level week in and week out, because this guy has the skills and the tools to take them there.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Come on, bro. These blocks be killing me, bro. They just want to do them shit, bro.
Man, a lot of times offenses, they feel really good when it's second and short after a good run on first down. You'll see them be aggressive. They choose to run the football, defense ready, now setting up a third and short situation. Are they going to run it 3 times in a row? The defense probably going to be ready for that.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. Fourth down and 1.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
The Trojans will try to convert on fourth down. Trying to keep the drive alive. He'll be brought down. They'll mark it at the 31-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Love the call going RPO here on fourth and short. And how about the running back? This is a guy that gets the tough yards. He finds ways to get those hidden yards. He can push the pile, drive the legs. Showed you that right there.
Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
With the catch, it's Mosley. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route. And then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike.
Yeah, the hospital ball so wet. Catch it, bro.
And that ball came out and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Running inside, it's Miller. Could be an alley. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he's in, pounded his way in for the...
You know, this offense knew coming into the season, it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Now the Illini calling a timeout there first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Illinois uses its...
Y'all really tried it, bro. Goofy. We gotta run, bro. You blocking serve as fuck. I need my thing right. What he did? You better be in the game.
Miller with the ball. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Back to pass.
It's like, I don't know. They everywhere.
They're well short of the 1st down.
They figured it out.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. And the Trojans moving quickly to the line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly what
to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here. When it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. And he rolls.
Stop playing with me, bro.
Touchdown.
Stop playing with me, bro. That's what we do.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line.
And we gonna keep going.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter.
What is going on up in here?
From his end zone, needs to be...
Find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive.
Man, I guess
they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Well, it's a nice job tackling. I know one guy missed, but you saw the effort, other guys coming and flying to the football. They knew how big that third down was. They had to get the stop to give themselves a chance to now get off the field.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Quarterback may change this route. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Makes a catch, first down, and maybe a lot more.
You know, you always talk about risk-reward. Gambling and going for it with the lead on fourth down right there and getting it, the reward could be winning the game. That was an unbelievable play. And how about this coaching staff putting their faith in their players to come up with the execution and make it happen?
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them in for more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
His way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And that hurts on defense, giving up the first on the ground like that. We're in a one-possession game. You've got all 3 timeouts. I think you got to start burning them here to save some clock.
Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Trojans. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And we gonna keep going. That's what we do.
Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They've been feeling it, back-to-back touchdowns on the last 2 possessions to grab the lead, and now they'll try to extend it a little bit with this one. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back.
I'll be honest, man, if I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Looking downfield on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and, of course, the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. The Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
And we're going to try to keep scoring, bro.
And, guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They're just going to watch that clock tick down to 0, Jesse, as they run it out here.
It's just a matter of formalities now for this offense. Running the victory formation, go take a shower, talk to coach, go see the parents and girlfriend, and go to dinner.
So frustrating on the other side of the defense, knowing they can't stop the clock, knowing this ball game's over.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. To the ground. He's got it again. Makes it past the marker. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
It's got to be tough right now on defense. You need to find a way to get a stop, and you haven't been able to do that in the fourth quarter. You've been giving up points. You just gave up a touchdown in the last drive.
Maybe some room here. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, USC. And they take it in for 6 more points. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
Someone say run out the clock. Someone say I don't need to add.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody